chip away. We are seeing the board build from Wami. You can't really clear that out as Vincenzo. Shadow Word really does nothing here. In fact, Warlock's only here to heal. And beyond that, not offer any major aggression. So it feels really good for AG. They can at least shove out the waves with the Fatal Bonds, but these are two fairly tanky heroes. Like, both Beastmaster and Doom don't really care for that shared damage all too much.
Can I just say as well, John, I hate this mana burn creep. Right? And I realize we don't have Dota tooltips. People are going to complain, so here you go, I'll do it for you. Why does it give a mana aura of 2 mana per second, as well as the mana burn, which is already, what is it, 50 mana? 50 mana to burn 100 mana on an 18-second cooldown. And by the way, just in case you
reach that mid-game pace to open up the map for Palos to farm up, if they can do that, then your timing's still aligned, but it does feel slower.
Mid lane, Bob, he's in trouble. Potter 2 going to try and move in. Bob should drop, but does try to fairy fire up. Still Potter 2 going in, going after the kill, and does secure. Zvarish will have to tip over. Shanks might at least be able to trade, and does do so. So you at least get something for your trouble as Execration. Certainly a pretty big win.
Lining up Army Genius's way, and seeing him move on Bob again.
Yeah, mid lane, lasso's up now, Bob. Oh, he's going to drop, I think. Potter 2, he'll just go all the way for this, and another tip was handed out by Farish. All right, 2 and 1 already here on this Batrider.
In with the TP.
Look at this, John. I mean, he's right in. I wasn't expecting a rotation this early from DB, but Bob, he's just having such a rough time. Look at Potter 2. Moving it again. Barish, he'll go for the dispose out. Oh, and he reaches. This is such a disastrous start for Bob. On this Keeper of the Light is Vincenzo. Almost going down as well, but is going to be able to survive. But oh, absolutely. This is not the start I was expecting for Execration whatsoever. Potter, he was thinking about going right back in.
Radiant's middle
Bob knocking it back towards
the
the Keeper, and now Vincenzo. Look at this, no hesitation. He understands it's a free kill. Lasso commit. He's looking for another, and he'll take it. I appreciate that, John. He's got that killer instinct in him.
Yeah, well, when a guy calls himself Potter 2, one would hope they would have very killer instincts, and showing off here from Potter 2. Doing great. The objectives with that Inner Beast or
nice chrono. He's found 2 of them here, John, but does he have the damage output? Not quite yet. Dispose is there. The chase will be on, though, as the Illuminate will take down Varish, but Potter, he's going to be okay to back his way out as Bob. He's getting so darn low. He needs to run the hell out of there. The illusions just doing all the damage out. They do stun him up and hold the Batrider down, but in comes Wami and the cavalry. They want that mid-tier 1 tower. Still Shanks does at least snipe the dominated creep he did have, and that should put an end to it. But this Batrider still feeling very aggressive, wanting to try and move in, but will eventually decide to back. Absolutely not. Look at this top lane, Bob. Oh, it's such a rough game for Bob. The T1 to take is now bot lane. They want to force the fight onto Palos and Narman. It's a perfect initiation with the Doom out. Do they have detection? Apparently not, but it won't matter. He will still die, Narman. He'll claim the kill.
Be a bigger issue for the DK to stay alive and
roar out.
Roar out.
They found him. Rana. With this many units around, one roar is just going to take down supports, no problem. No, I say supports, but practically anyone apart from the Dragon Man right now is very susceptible. But a nice chrono. Palos, he's in. He's found DB on the front, but where's the damage output? Now the Illuminate flies through, and that'll be enough. Great chrono from Palos. Really punishing Army Geniuses for trying to go for that bottom tier 1 tower. He does do a great job of it.
Something they desperately need. You have to watch yourself in that downtime, as AG, knowing those big team fight spells are down, might go straight into Roche.
Why the hell not? You've got so many units you can abuse here against Roshan, and Roshan, he just kind of stands no chances. Just give Wami a few bashes there, but it won't matter in the end. For Execration, like you mentioned, spells on cooldown. Oh, Potter 2, look at this, John. Bot lane. He's blocking Palos. Palos, does he not realize? He doesn't go for the time walk away, and now they might have barely enough damage, but no, not quite. Palos gets a time walk. Like you kind of want to move right now. It's mid lane, Lasso, rather bot lane, Lasso, who has caught out the void. Potter 2, he plays very well in this tree line, John. He's been very good and very patient. in this tree line, just waiting for a victim to show up. And this time around, he's found the Void, but he might be the victim as well as Tino. Should be able to get a stun off. Does eventually onto the Bat Rider. Can they hold him down? Arrow was there, but he's still not tying yet. Otta, he'll go for the flame break out of the Golem. Gonna have to be dropped to help them out. Meanwhile, DB shows up. He actually takes down Shanks. DB, how do you get yourself out now? Well, he still does hold on to the Aegis. They will lose the first line. Not too bad of a trade for Execration, but again, John, considering they lost their voice, it's not really great either.
It's not ideal, but at least you find a big kill. They might find more. Getting some good value out of the Blink.
Rurish is fine. DB, he's got the flame here up. And with the Spirit Vessel to follow up Tino, he just melts. No chance of survival. AG just swarm him. And sure, you did end up binding Varish at the end, but is it really worth your pulse 3 DK? I don't think so.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's...
Narman. Up towards the top lane he goes, Bob. Gonna reveal. Oh, look at that DB. He knows exactly where he's gone. Bob, he's gonna try to get out, but the Gleipnir is gonna hold him down, and eventually they'll have their way with him. No two ways about it, John. DB, he does not hesitate every time he sees Bob on the map.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
the
attack.
engagement's now down bot. Palos again.
Oh, here we go. Palos already gone. DB taking him out. I believe it was, what, a Doom committed with the Gleipnir. Sadly, I missed that kill, Jonathan. That was my fault. But mid lane now, we won't miss this one. Tino, Wall's getting caught out here with the roll, forcing the Golem to drop as Tino. He's going to try and stun up and fight back, but Potter too. He's just going to go all the way. Look at this. Lasso out onto the Mirana. He'll take Tino as well. That's quick thinking from Potter. He takes the Mirana because he knows he's already got the Dragon Knight. There was no escaping for Tino.
And now the high ground's under threat. Respawns are fairly short from Execration. They still have, at the very least, the Chrono ready, but no Golem to tie into that. Not even a value point in upheaval for Vincenzo as well, so no follow-up control for the Chrono. You do have the Copper who can clear out creep waves. That's a positive, as they will be able to maybe kick in that backdoor soon.
You've got Chrono up. Palos can try to force a fight here with this Mjolnir available, but even with that, he's still lacking damage. They might have to force the smoke, and they will. 4-man smoke up here from Execration. Right, I say 4, but it was actually 5-man smoke. AG.
Raise no
And he will break the smoke. Varish is there to help out, but they do at least have the Beastmaster, so he's actually alive. Walking out of the... Oh, what? Boy, that's a Chrono. It only lands on the Doom, and now Potter. He's going to move in, but Palos is going to try and force the fight here against the Bat Rider, but look at the damage output. Oh, he melts. Absolutely melting here on the Void is now Bob. No Quelling Blade. No way out of the tree line. Is going to go down. Vincenzo, he will soon follow. What do you do, John? I mean, it was an attempt at a Chrono, but certainly not a very good one.
No, not the situation Execration wants to find themselves in. AG should be able to find, I believe, 2 racks, maybe even just a tier 4s, knowing that Golem's still down for quite some time. Chrono is just expended. There's nothing to stop the side of Execration. The wave clear is still there. Maybe they just respect that back door and go for the secondary racks up top. But the fight is starting to leave the hands of Execration. It does start to feel like the AG's in such a strong position that Execration has to hope for AG to miss. But hope from Tino, though.
Arrow's going to connect as well. They might at least be able to find this pulse 4 Doom. I'm actually very tanky on that Doom, but eventually does go down, and he'll just kind of allow everyone else from AG to leave the area. It's perfectly fine for him to die like that. They already got the mid-racks anyway, and we'll just start focusing on the other outer objectives. As Wami. Quickly blink out there on the Beastmaster will be fine. And it seems like Varish has actually scattered out Roshan for AG now, so definitely the objective you want to try and go for if you are Army Geniuses. Or maybe just top lane Palos. Can he run? They've got the blink up. Potter 2 not leaving this man alone as he lands the lasso. Do they have the lockdown though? Palos disposes there in time. He can still know he can't time walk. He just can't make it. Tino to drop as well. This Bat Rider, really impressive positioning, I've got to say, John. He plays like a Mirana. He's always in the tree line. He's always having these really weird angles to kind of come at you at, and props to Execration, John. That time around, they do scan him out, but it was already too late.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah,
is
Bota
under
2 is just
attack.
getting so much work out. I love how AG's using the Marcy. Varish is always in the right position to rebound off and get to dispose. Super active on his hero. But it was big kills. Straight into the Roche they go. And it's just another big objective to enable high ground. Top lane is exposed. They can kind of go for the tier 3 interacts. Bot is still protected by the tier 2. But again, Execration, we're not seeing that teamfight connection here, Mike. We're not seeing the big chrono into the Illuminates, with a golem drop afterwards. And even if the chrono comes out, the damage from Palos, it's sort of there with the Mjolnir, but it's not amazing burst damage. The heroes from AG are fairly tanky now. Great smoke out here as well.
Oh, he's going to avoid the roar here, John. Wami, he'll jump right in. They have the Hawk Vision. Golem will be dropped. He's still alive for now, but the Doom comes out. Narman, he makes it in time. Palos is gone again. Meanwhile, DB right in there on the Nature's Prophet with the Aegis up, just fighting his way to victory as Execration. They've got to run. They've got to get out, but there's no way out. Another lasso. Catches Tino. Vincenzo, he's not making it out either. Easily taken down as Varish might eventually drop and does, but it's going to be a full team wipe, it seems. Shanks, he's going to try and leap away, but he is out of charges now. A full team wipe the way of Army Geniuses. Hell, they can just go right for tier 4s if they wanted, I think.
They've got that opportunity, but again, they play it safe. They understand, well, by the respawn of Padless, he's going to have a chrono, and they have the potential to still maybe take a fight. And they will just go for the objective play. They kind of back off, though. I expected a high ground siege up top, only Norman's strength, although DB will TP in. And he does have the full AC almost fully done. I think it's already flying in. So fully kitted out Nature's Prophet. Has the Sprout Beach talent up as well. Doesn't take too long to melt.
Oh, right here. It was there in time. Palos, he can still try to get the damage out in time. Onto DB. No Aegis up, but no, he's gone. He is just dead so quickly. GG. Execration. They know they've got no chance in this game anymore. I think it all goes back to the mid-coddle, John. I don't necessarily want to blame Bob.
Top barracks are under attack.
He really set this team up for victory this game.
He really